What are you doing? Hi, what are you doing? You're so cute. Okay, bye. Okay, so we're just gonna pray that this camera is not too close to me. Also I left my windshield wipers up. Shit. So it's snowing here, and it literally never snows in Virginia. Like, it's only supposed to be like 3 inches. So for you bitches that get snow all the time, I know this is not a big deal for you, but it's a big deal for us. So I kind of wanted to come on here and take a minute, and by come on here I mean make this video, and take a minute and talk about something that I feel like is really important, and it's really important to me. I know a lot of you are here from Bunny's channel, Graveyard Girl, and you're like expecting fun hair videos because that's what I've been posting, or like fun hair vlogs, which are not doing very well. But I've been going through like a kind of depression. Depression is like a really serious thing, and I've not been clinically diagnosed or anything like that. I don't even have health insurance, but all signs point to yes. This is the second time that's happened in a year span, and this is probably the best that I've looked in like a month. Like, I haven't put makeup on, I haven't wanted to get up, shower, go to work. Like, it's not good. And the same thing happened in July, like when the sun is out and, you know, you should be wanting to be outside, except it's so fucking hot here. No one wants to be outside. I just can't get out of bed. Like, it's physically painful to get up and do the things that you need to do because, well, just because, like, it is what it is. You don't find joy in the things that interest you. Like, the things that brought you joy before are no longer joyful. They're just mundane. And it's like, it's not a good thing. It's not, like, I don't even know how to talk about it because I feel like it's not talked about enough. So to have a conversation about it and say, this is what I'm going through, is really hard. And it's hard just to be vulnerable in general. If you have gone through this, if you have gone through something similar to this, or you understand what I'm talking about, leave me a comment down below. Share your story. I feel like people don't talk about this enough. Mental health issues are such a hush-hush conversation, and that's not healthy. It's not mentally healthy. Like, you can't go around pretending that everything is okay all of the time. Like, because it's not. Nobody is perfect all of the time. And, you know, people curate these lives for themselves on social media that make it seem like they have all this money and they're traveling and they're doing so great and their business is booming and they're booked and busy, and that's just not the case. Like, that's exactly how my Instagram looks. That's exactly what my social media portrays. But it's not always that. Like, 2018 was probably the best year of my life. I traveled so much. I did so much stuff. I was booked and busy. But 2019 just was not. And 2020, because we're in the early stages of it, is shaping up to not be that way. So I really think people need to talk about this more. Burnout is such a big thing in the hair industry, and nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about burnout. Like, if you're an influencer such as myself and you have all of these responsibilities, you got to get these posts out, you got to make this content, and I love doing all of those things, but sometimes I'm just mentally not there for it. Sometimes you need a mental break, and then when you do that, social media goes whoop, and then you get even more stress and you get more anxiety. So it's just kind of like, these things need to be talked about. There was something I saw on Pinterest, and I'll try to like post it somewhere if I can find it, but it was like a vicious circle of basically perfectionism, and then burning yourself out, and then not wanting to do anything, and then kind of regaining that energy to start doing the things that you love again, and then you just start the whole cycle all over again. There's no balance, and I have a really hard time balancing, and that's a lot of the reason why I started this YouTube channel in like 2015, posted like 4 videos, and then did nothing with it because I couldn't make it perfect. I couldn't emulate the people that I was seeing online. And so I just said, fuck it, I'm not going to do it. I have linked this to this feeling and like me being this way, and it's happening more frequently to where I live. And I love my parents, and they have given me everything I've ever wanted or needed. I was married and I got divorced, and I moved out of the apartment we were in and moved back home. And instead of getting a job and working for someone else, which would not go well because I know myself, I decided to open a business, and that has taken up basically the last 5 years of my life. And the 2 years before that, I worked out of my house, which my parents were so gracious and they let me do. But you know, it's just time. Like, I'm like way too old to be living at home for one, but money, that money, girl, it's just not, it's terrifying to go into something thinking, all right, I'm going to do this and it's going to benefit my mental health. But then on the other side of things, it's like when you start stressing and getting anxiety about something, it can trigger depression. And I am going to be anxious about money. I am going to stress about money because collectively between my salon rent and my apartment rent, I'm going to be paying almost $2,600, which is like, it's like a fucking mansion. It's so, it's crazy. And the cost of living is different everywhere. If you're in San Francisco or Seattle or somewhere in LA, I'm sure that's not that much. And like, that's probably what you pay just for a house, like, I'm sure. But for me, here, that's what I would pay for my business and for my apartment. And you know, if you are a hairdresser, like, your income is just like this all the time. Like, there's no guaranteed I get this much a week. So I always am trying to find other avenues of, you know, potential income. The last 5 years I've traveled so much, and I'm so grateful that I was able to do that. But I would come home and be depressed because I don't like where I live. And I'm about to like really throw my parents under the bus. I love my parents. They are amazing people. I'm an only child. I've always gotten everything I've ever needed or wanted. Like, I really have no room to complain. But like, the house I live in, it's just not healthy. Like, my parents are not healthy. My aunt lives with us, and it's just not, I don't feel like I can be productive here because nothing is mine. I don't go to the grocery store because my dad likes to bitch about how the fridge is so full and I bought all these groceries and none of the dishes are mine. Like, I don't want to go down in the kitchen and cook because it's not mine. I don't know if that sounds selfish or what, but like, you get to a certain point and a certain age where you need your own space. And when I opened my salon, that was my space because I was working out of the house and I was so excited to get up every day and go to work. But when you work constantly and you work for 13 hours a day for 2 years in a row, I did it to myself because I had no idea how to schedule clients. It takes a really big wear on your body, and I stopped wearing makeup to work, started wearing yoga pants, stopped getting dressed for work. Like, I kind of just went like this gradually. Like, as that space wasn't new and exciting anymore, it kind of just went like this. And I've remodeled that space 4 times now. So I'm kind of like, it's time. And it's been time. It's been way past time. I just wanted to quickly add to this that I'm like not being snobby, that it's just like not new and exciting anymore, but it's also that like I was talking about other avenues of income, but like I can't record YouTube videos in there because the company doesn't update the building and the building's so old. Like, yes, I'm talking to you, Ratner Company, and the people around me are so loud. So like, I pay all that money and I can't even record YouTube videos there. I can't do it at home because there's always someone here. Like I said, nothing is mine. It's like I can go downstairs and set up a studio, and the dog's always barking. Love him, but you know, yeah, I wanted to add that in there because I'm not like just being a dick. Those are other factors that play into this. But I think what I want to do is I want to hold myself accountable. I want to make videos about things that I love doing. I don't want to feel burnt out on hair, so I want to do other things. And I know a lot of you are here because hair videos, and I promise you those are not going away. I still love making those. I love educating about hair. I love it. I just want to do other things that make me happy as well. I kind of want to document this for myself so that I can go back and watch this. And yeah, like, we're over the depression stage. I'm not laying in my bed crying at dog videos anymore. I'm not sad about my life anymore. And I know it sounds really stupid because there are so many people in the world that have it so much worse than me, but depression is depression. So I went and got an apartment. I'm terrified because, you know, coin girl, and I move in April 4th. So I've been taking all of my boxes and stuff from my old apartment out of the attic, bringing them down to the garage, going through them, throwing a shit ton of stuff away. Obviously, my taste in decor has changed. I bought a couch. It's so cute. Oh my God. So kind of this is what I think my next, like, series of videos is going to be. I am going to basically just vlog the whole moving out process. We're going to take IKEA shopping trips. There's a bunch of furniture I need to buy. You know, everything from the painting to the decorating. And if I have the time and I can manage to do, like, a moving vlog and all that stuff and a hair video in the same week, do 2 videos a week, I'm going to try my best to do that because I really like doing all this stuff, although it can get stressful. So if you decide to unsubscribe, I wouldn't blame you. But if you're here for this, don't forget to click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you can get the notifications when I post a new video. So like I said, if you're here for it, you have your own story, leave me a comment. Subscribe. Tell all your friends. Yeah, and I know I'm going to get questions about this jacket. This is from New York & Co. I got it on Black Friday. It was $80. It's originally $120, so I said, fuck it, I need to have this jacket. And so now I have this jacket. So New York & Company, check it out. I'll see if I can find it and put a link down below in the description box. And I appreciate all of you kind of like sticking around. I will see you in the next video.